6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. Who's got the freshest scoop in town? Who's got the biggest smile around? Who's gonna get you back on your feet? It's your doll, just give her a call. Update, here's your update. It's the update, here's your update. She's the update, here's your update. It's the update, here's your update.
Hi, hello, how are we today? Welcome to the first episode. Sorry, guys. Welcome to the first episode of Update in the Chat, my podcast. I know it has been long awaited, everybody. You can calm down. It's here. You can chill. You can breathe, dude. It's actually chill. You're going to be fine. I'm here. We can chat. We can listen. You could put on or you could do whatever it is you need to do. And then, listen to me talk or whatever. We're just going to have a key, me and the girls. If you're not a fan of me, like in general, or you just don't like my vibe or like what I'm putting out, then don't watch it. Bye. Go. Get out. Now that my girls are here, hey babies, how are we? Are we having fun? Yeah, I love to hear it. So, I know that there are some people who are watching this who we've chatted about the pod. You know she's coming and you're waiting for her for real. I'm here, we're chilling, but there probably are going to be some of you guys who don't know who I am. You just see this while you're like scrolling or something. You're like, dude, who is that dude? What is this podcast, dude? It's me, dude. And this is the pod, dude. It's really fast, really fun. We're going to have a blast. We're just going to chat about things, that I think are funny. And sometimes I'll bring a little friends on for you guys to see me have a live key with the girls. But other than that, we're just going to have a good time, chat about stuff. Me and you're going to have a quick little update, dude. Speaking of updates, do you know, dude, that my best friend, dude, made that fucking intro, dude? I know you had a blast listening to. You were like, damn, this bitch is bumping. That's Jacob Clark. You're fucking welcome. Anyway. Yeah, he just bombed. So, you wish you had a Jacob. You don't. Anyway. Yeah, but he made my little intro for me, so the song, and then I did my little animation. So if you guys like that, please let me know. And if you hate it, don't say nothing. Close your fucking mouth. Nobody even asked you if you even liked it, so shut up, bitch. That was aggressive. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. No, come back. Come here. It's okay. We're just gonna have a key. It's gonna be fun. Oh, okay. So, yeah. We're gonna have a key. We're gonna have fun. I know that some of y'all bitches don't know who I am. And that's okay. I'll forgive you for that. I'll forgive you. But if you wanted to know something about me, clearly you did because you're obsessed with me and you're listening to me talk. Excuse me, that was gross. But I do like to do art, as you can see behind me, bars, bitch, period. But yeah, I do art. It's fun. I have a blast with it. It just makes my mind very quiet because my mind be loud all the time. I be going a million miles a minute. So when I can sit down and do some art, either draw or, art. Bitch was about to say art again, the fuck. But like paint, draw, sculpt, whatever facet I can do it in, I'ma do it, mama, because I got a lot of shit in my dome piece that I be trying to clear out. You feel it. So yeah, we be listening to music too. I be listening to a lot of different shit. I would say right now, like main people that I've been listening to is giving like Beyonce, Miss Country Beyonce. Come on. She fine with it, and you ain't. Think about it. Anyway, yeah, Miss Beyonce is doing a little country moment for the girls, which is honestly, I agree with her. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good move because even though she doesn't give a fuck what I think, it's chill. But I do think it's a good move because she's from Houston, Texas, baby. So like run it. I'm sorry, run them tracks, mama. Let me get them because I'm putting them in my ears and I'm listening. Because her voice is so beautiful. She gives Jesus Christ. I said it. She gives Jesus Christ. She also gives God. Low-key, gives God more than Jesus. Because her voice sounds like if God was a woman. For real. Like, listen to that voice and tell me it don't sound like she know every goddamn secret known to man. It do. And you can't tell me it don't, because it do. I was literally talking to my, not the Beyonce rant, but I was talking to my boss today about the halftime show because, listen, at time of recording, this is Tuesday after the halftime show. Not after the halftime show, like it's by itself, not with the Super Bowl. No, yeah, but literally, dude, the halftime show, so in my personal opinion, okay, let's take a key about it. I think Ursher, he came up and he did, you know what I'm saying? Right back. It's fine. But I don't think it was giving halftime show. It wasn't giving Super Bowl. I didn't feel like, it was like, he did a great job. Like, for sure, like, it was a beautiful performance. It was good. But it was definitely giving festival performance. It was not giving Super Bowl to me personally. But like the thing is, I'm not getting up on a stage, and I'm not doing all that. So my room to talk is quite limited. But I'm gonna be real. I've seen a lot of performances in my day, and I just feel like, not Beyonce. Well, yes, Beyonce. She ate, but Rihanna last year, she was in the sky and she was pregnant. So it's like you follow up on some roller skates and yeah, it's cool. But are you in the sky and are you pregnant though? I just don't think so, mama. Yeah, my boss, she said she thinks that the show was like not good at all. I don't know that she doesn't. I think she agrees with me in that it's like kind of like mid. I don't know, dude, because I don't think it was a bad performance. Like, I enjoyed it. I had fun while I was watching it. I did. But it was not giving, like, pizzazz, Super Bowl, like, oh, my God. No, that's not what I got. I got Rolling Loud. That's fun. And it's chill. And, look, Rolling Loud is a blast. I've never been, but I assume it would be. So, I feel like you could have fun there. Go do your little key with the girls and do your little gyrating. I was watching. Don't think I wasn't. Don't think I was not, but I was. Excuse me, that was really gross. So sorry, guys. But yeah, Super Bowl. I actually watched it too. I watched the well, let me not lie to y'all. Let me not lie. Okay, fine. I watched the second half of the Super Bowl. But it was just because I was like, we were trying to find it and shit. It took a while to find. I lied. But for real, I did watch the second half. And it was low-key kind of cool. I don't watch football like that, but my whole family loves football. And I'm more of like a artsy kind of thespian kind of gal. So I was never giving sports. There was one time when I was younger. Now, I can laugh about this and we can look at it now and laugh. When it happened, at the time, it wasn't the greatest vibe. So I have a lot of anxiety, okay? And I can admit that. But when I was younger, like in high school, it was giving crazy anxiety. But it was like, my anxiety was so wild, but I didn't know necessarily that I had anxiety, if that makes sense. Like, it was big and it was happening, but I low-key didn't. It was giving I couldn't put a face to the name. You follow it. So... what I was talking about? Oh, Cho, stay over there. I remember. So I lost it again. Okay. So I was I think this was my sophomore year of high school. I was trying to get into like the thespian. No, I think maybe it was my freshman year. I think it was my freshman year, low-key. But I was trying to get into like the thespians and like doing like extracurricular art extracurriculars, like giving art, National Art Honor Society, like thespians, giving theater, giving something along those lines. I am not a sports gal. I was not giving basketball. I was not giving football. I was not giving softball, and I was not giving cheer, mama. Okay. So my dad, I think he was gone because my dad was like in the military, but now he does like traveling, like surgical tech stuff. So, but at the time he was gone, but he was in Florida. He was just in a different like city, and he had been telling me and my older brother like, hey, you need to join a sport or join an extracurricular or something, so you're not just sitting in the house all day. Valid, for sure, that's valid. Like 1,000%, that's valid. But as aforementioned, not a sports girly. Okay. So when I'm telling you that I devised a plan, I said, no, dude. I can outsmart him, dude. I'm really smart and I know what I'm going to do here. So what I did was, I said, dude, what if I just try out for the basketball team? And then I go, oh my God, I didn't get in it. I tried though. I guess I'll just do thespians. And so the plan started to hatch. I went to the tryouts, but in order to do these tryouts, this is why my mom got mad at me. She was not a fan. But in order to do these tryouts, you had to have like your little physical done. I didn't have my physical because, as aforementioned, I'm not a sports girly, so we weren't on that. Okay. So my mom was like, you have to get it notarized and like get a physical like yesterday before you can go to the thing, which is literally like in 2 days. So my mom had to rush and get this doctor's appointment so we could do it, and she was low-key tight because then she had to go get it notarized, and I low-key did feel bad at that point because I was like, girl, I didn't think it was gonna be all of that. Like, I thought I was just gonna sign up and then be like, basketball, not fun. But alas, my mama signed me up. I did this whole physical, and it was chill, it was fine, but then I did my thing. And this is not to brag and say, oh, she's a basketball player. Like, oh my God, I'm giving Michael Jordan. I just don't want this life. Giving Troy Bolton. I'm not Troy Bolton. Chill. The issue at hand was there was a limited number of girls who wanted to play some basketball. So because there were like 4 or 5 girls who tried out, why the fuck did they put me on varsity? The bitch was too stunned to speak. Guys, I was so taken aback, I would say, because I'm not, I don't want to play basketball. What do you mean, varsity? What do you mean? I didn't look, I know how to play basketball because I played when I was a kid. So I know basic knowledge of how to fucking play basketball. But I purposefully was not using said knowledge because I didn't want to, get on the team. I didn't want to be on JV. I didn't want to be on varsity. I wanted them to think I was a bitch who didn't know how to fucking shoot a hoop or dribble a ball. I was the last person in, the suicide run thingy. Because, that's an awful name also. I mean, it works because, that run, oof. But, weird name, let's fix that. I don't like it. Children shouldn't be saying that. Just my take. Anyway. But yeah, it was wild. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm not a sports girly. I don't want to do that. But my parents found out. I don't remember how, but somehow they found. Oh, you know why? Because because I got on varsity. I was like, what the fuck do I do here? So I went to practice for 3 days. And then on the 3rd day, I was actually like, this is ass. I don't want to do this anymore. So then I told my coach, I said, hey, girl, my mama is coming right now. This is the only time she could pick me up because she got to go get my siblings and all that. So I just gotta slide. But I'll see you tomorrow, girl. Why the fuck did I leave mid-practice? I walked around my school until my mom got there. And then I got to her and I told her I didn't get on the team. And I was like, yeah, sorry, I didn't make it. And she was like, girl, you didn't make it? How many girls was it? And she starts talking to me about it. And I was not distraught at all. I thought I didn't make it. We're good. Don't need to stress about it anymore. But that made my mom suspicious, which is valid. Because she was like, it was weird that you wanted to try out for basketball in the first place. And the fact that after 2 days, you don't give a fuck anymore. Girl, what's going on there? So me personally, I really don't remember how they found out. But somehow my dad found out and he called me and he was pived, bro. He was tight. I'm not gonna lie. Because he was like, girl, what are we doing? Because in my head, it was like this elaborate scheme because I was like, if I do all this, then it shows that I care enough, so they'll leave me alone about it. But in reality, my parents were like, girl, you're just crazy. Nobody asked you to do all that. You could have just said you wanted to do thespians, which is, low-key is valid. It's valid. But I didn't think like that, okay? I was just a girl. I was literally like 13, okay? Like, get off my back. Just a girl. But yeah, so that was wild. I don't know why I was talking about that. But yeah, yeah, but on the pod, I like to just kind of talk about, you know, stuff that's going on in the world right now, you know, celebrity tea, because I love me some celebrity tea. They be so interesting for real, because I don't know. It's like you got money, so like you got like rich people problems type beat. So rich people problems are giving like the stuff that we want to beef about, but like on a rich people scale. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, what are you beefing about? Giving, I don't know, because we're beefing, all of these houses down here, we're beefing about, like, money, we're beefing about drama, like, with relationships and stuff like that, and they are too, but it's just, like, the relationship drama over there, mama up there, is interesting, girl, because you're like, okay. Girl, when they were doing, because sometimes the internet does too much. Y'all be reading into stuff, because why did what was it, the Golden Globes or something, that that Selena, somebody was reading their lips. Girl, bye. You was not there. I hate that, because if somebody did that to you, if you were at a dinner with your man or with your friends or your family, and some girl that you do not know from across the street is looking at y'all with a camera just like these, and then her and her friends are sitting there chatting, talking about, I could read her lips and he just slept with her bitch and all this stuff. You talking shit and you don't even know because you wasn't even there, girl. I'm sorry. I don't appreciate that at all. Me, like I was there and offended. Timmy did not say those things and you don't know. So period. I love me some true crime. That'd be interesting as hell. It's low key, like, obviously it's sad because it's just like, damn, a lot of like people have died in like some crazy ways, and like the weird, I don't know though. I think it's just interesting to me how a human brain can like do all that. Like, y'all are crazy, clearly. I'm sorry I said it. Like, y'all are actually psycho boots. Dude, it's fucking wild. I just can't. Like, what's her name? Miss Gypsy Rose. That was something that I was so interested in a long time ago. Like, a long time ago. And when she had got out, I was like, damn, that's crazy. And then all y'all was on her. And y'all died down now, but y'all was gassing Miss Rose. Y'all was gassing her, and I was like, look. Now, I know she fine because I've been like Miss Rose. But she did help kill her mama, y'all. Let's not forget. Like, she was in a sticky situation, but she still killed her mama. So, maybe, guys, let's just chill. You know? Okay. Now that we're on the same page. That's good. I was scared there for a second. You spooked me, but I'm glad we're together on this. Something that I know that we're gonna have to talk about because I am obsessed, is Harry Styles. One Direction in general, but Harry Styles specifically right now, because he hasn't done anything recently, but I don't know how someone has a hold on you like that. I don't know. It has to be studied. Because I just think about the One Direction movie when there's like they got a neuroscientist. Now, I don't know if he's actually a neuroscientist. He could be. He sounded low-key neuroscientist-y. But he was like, what did he say to them girls? He said, oh, he was talking about how the girls, like, when girls see boys or just like a boy band that they like or like something, they're like, ah! Like when we do that. You know what I mean? Like when we're at the gate and we're like, please. I want to see him. Like that. When we do that, it's because of like the chemicals being released in your brain and all this stuff, because it's just, you're so excited, mate. You're just so excited. And I just don't know how he's done that to me since I was 6. Actually, that's crazy. Because I've loved One Direction since 2011. So I was 6 years old. 6 years old. I found the One Direction video diaries on YouTube. Back when we had a little family computer moment. It was like in a little nook at my old house when I was living in California back in the day. Yeah, we literally like, I just remember sitting at the computer, and that same day, girl, I did not telephone. What is it called? Poker Face, Lady Gaga. I did the music videos. I saw these all because this is like, I think this is low-key like, not the day, but like the era that I found out that YouTube existed. I went, girl, what is this? But yeah, I'm like on it. I'm looking. I saw the One Direction video diaries. I saw not Beyonce. I saw Poker Face. What else did I saw? I saw one more thing. I remember being like on a deep dive. I was like, what is this? Super bass. Because when I tell you that, boy, you got my heartbeat running away. Ooh, don't you hear that boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom bass? Because you better shut your damn mouth. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about any of the beef. I don't want to talk about it because I know why I'm here. And I know that Miss Nicki Minaj is the baddest on the planet. And y'all not going to tell me otherwise. And I know she got a mouth. And I know she got some testy ass fingers on that little Elon Musk app that y'all be on. But she funny. She could rap. Y'all hoes under the table. And she's better than you. Ooh. Ooh. Anyway. In all seriousness though. Yeah, my music that I've listened to, I feel like is pretty similar. Like, it stayed relatively the same as I've grown up, just like broadening in said genres. Because like I've had a lot of different like types of music that I listen to, I think. But I think like as I've gotten older, it's kind of like, I don't know. I really like to find new music. I love looking on Instagram for new artists, like smaller artists. Those are so interesting. I think that's because honestly, I was going through like a rough time, and I talk about this in another episode, or I'll talk about it in another episode. About like Youngblood. He's another artist that I've recently gotten into about like December of last year. I started getting into his music. It was really cool. I ended up going to one of his shows that they didn't let me in. Rude. I tailgated it. And the second show I went with my cousin, who is also a music artist, but I went with him. And when we went, he actually pulled me up on stage. Yeah. I know, you're gagged, just chill. I'll be talking about it in another episode. Chill, calm down, everybody relax. But, yeah, that was really cool. But music itself, like, I really do appreciate an artist. So, like, with Harry and Youngblood and, Nicki too. Hey, guys. Okay. So, my camera died. My fault. I'm sorry, dude. It's okay. We're back. We're here. We're connected. It's chill. Let's get into a new topic, though, because we talked about music. It was chill. You get it. I vibe. We vibe. It's chill. It's a vibe. Something I do want to talk about today, even though I've just been kind of talking about, like, myself and like things about me, it's just because you're new and you don't know me, so I'm just trying to introduce myself. Hi, how are you? I'm sorry if it's a lot, but I'm just saying, dude. Yeah, so something that I do want to talk about now with you guys, let's just get intimate and up close and personal real quick before we start to wrap things up, because we're just having a key together, me and you. I wanted to talk about the fact that, okay, so I know earlier I did just say I was, like I used to live in California back in the day. And I did touch on the fact that my father was in the military back in the day. Now, this does mean I did grow up as a military brat. Now, I know, cho. I'm not a brat, I'm a vibe, and I don't want to hear nothing else about it. But I did live on a military base for a long time, and I do want to get into that later on in more detail, But it was wild, yeah. It wasn't like crazy or anything, but like I lived on a military base. Like it wasn't like, it was definitely giving, like my childhood was very like form fit. Like everybody lived the same life type shit. Like we all had the same house. We all did the same sports. It was like we were all in the same. And I know what I said about sports earlier. But when I was a kid, I didn't have a choice. My parents were like, "You're going to do a sport, dude." And I was like, okay, are you driving me? And she said, "Get in the car." So I got in the car, dude. Oh, but like, for real. Oh, I moved around. Sorry. But I moved around so much. I did. My parents have told me that we've lived in like a lots of different states. Like I know we haven't lived in like a lot of states for like a long time, but there was a period where like we would move a lot. So we would like, well, obviously, but like we would move like what was I gonna say? Oh, we would move like for like 3 months at a time. So I know we lived in Chicago when I was little. I think when I was 3, but like I think we lived there for like 6 months. So I've lived in a lot of different places, but like the main place that I remember growing up in is California. I lived there from when I was, I think 4 till I think 4 till like 10ish, no 9, and then we moved back to Florida for a year. Me and my mom did while my dad went on deployment in Africa, and then not me and my mom, like it was just us. It was me, my older brother, my mom, and my little sister. We all moved to Florida, and then the year after we went back, I think for either a year or 2. I think it was 2. I don't know. And then I came back here for like middle school. I think I was here 7th grade, and I've been here since. So yeah, it's chill. It's a vibe. I have a lot of people in California still that I would like to go back and see sometime because I haven't seen them in a long time. My shawty Jelly, she know who she is. She's fine. She's cool. She's a baddie. Mia, shout out my shawty for real. Who else? Who else? Ooh. I don't need to see you, dude. I don't need to see you, but no, but that was really my shawties for real. Oh, and Jasmine. She's cool. But like all these people are people that like I grew up with in California. They're super cool. And just like, I just remember having really good memories with them, especially Angelica. She was like my best friend throughout childhood. If a shawty had a best friend, like a childhood best friend, it was Miss Girl Angelica. She was my shawty for real. We had a lot of memories growing up and all that. She even like came and she's visited me since I've lived in Florida. So I've seen her still. Like she's come back and visited me. I haven't gone over there, which I need to because that's low-key disrespectful. Like, listen, what are you doing? She's been over here like 3 times, I think, and I have not gone once. Ooh. And I low-key haven't seen her in a long time. But the next time I go to California, no, I'm gonna see my shawty, and we gonna have a low-key. We gonna have some time. But yeah. Growing up in California was really cool. I loved it. It was my favorite place that I lived. But honestly, I'm low-key biased because I feel like it was just like my formative years. Like when I was really little, a lot of memories were made there. And I low-key liked the weather better because when I moved here, I just started thinking that like Florida smelled. I was like, girl, it smells like wet fucking dog in this bitch. And it low-key do. But like, I got over it. Like, let's be real. It smelled like rain because of rain. Okay? Get over it. Be mad. And it's dry as hell in California. You can't even breathe. I lied. No, but you can't because it be fires and stuff over there and all that. But yeah, I just like, I do miss it. I do want to go back over there sometime, like soon, like in the near future. It is something that I would like to do. But yeah, after that, I lived in Florida. That's where we be about now. You feel it? But yeah, I've lived here for a little bit. We be chilling. I'm not a fan of the climate in Florida as far as weather and political affiliation. And that's all I'll really see about that for right now. But I'll tell ya, I get aggravated. You know, something that has really, and like, obviously I shouldn't be complaining, I am the least of the problems in, like, the girl. But I am so annoyed that so many drag show places have had to shut down in Florida. Like, actually, it should piss me off because I don't even go like that. But I used to when I was like, before they like made it like age restricted. When I was younger, I used to go with my grandma, and I used to go to this Hamburger Mary's in Ybor City, and it was so far. And then it got shut down, and then all this other stuff happened like last year, and a whole bunch of other stuff got shut down. And I wanted to go to Hamburger Mary's for my birthday last year, and all of them shut down. And I was like, dude, I'm literally not even gonna be able to go. And then like a month before my birthday, the one in Orlando opened back up, and I said, oh yeah, score. And we slid, and we had a blast, and we was keying with the girls, and it was just fun. It's a really great environment for me. I just feel like very happy and very like, I don't know. I think that if I was born a man, I would be a drag queen. And I've always said that since I was little. I don't know why. I have no idea where that came from, but since I was younger, I always felt like that. I always felt like if I was born a man, I'd be a gay man, and I'd be a damn good one. And I just want to say I apologize to all the girls and the people that maybe didn't like that I just did that. And I apologize formally from the bottom of my heart. I apologize. So, yeah. My apologies for real, shawty. I think this is it. I think we could be cool here. We could be chill. It's first episode. We had a lot of fun. We chatted. I hope we did. I don't really know. But, yeah. I think, oh, you know what we can do? This is what we're going to do. This is going to be a closer, okay? We'll do this every week. I'm going to read a little Reddit story. So I don't know if you've seen these things. I've seen them a lot on the Book of Face, you know, Mr. Zuckerberg's app. And I've been over there and I've seen it on my little feed and my swipey poo, late at night, you know what I mean? And I be seeing the little Am I the Asshole thing and they be reading. I'd be like, she did what? She put where and the who? Are you kidding me? So we're going to do one of those. We're going to have a key. We're going to talk about it. You're going to hear my opinion. I'm going to read it to you. And if I stutter or like, if I mess up, actually get over it. Like, I'm human and like, I'm just a girl. So chill. Thank you. Anyway. Okay, guys. I found one. Stick with me here, okay? It's a doozy. It's a long one. Am I the arse for telling my mother-in-law that she isn't a grandparent of my son? Now, I don't know. Let's take a goosey gander and see. I, 28 female, just got pregnant with our first child. My wife, 30 female, and I just didn't keep a secret from our families that we were trying to get pregnant because, as you imagine, being gay, it takes a lot of planning and money to start a family, which is fucking... Anyway. Our families were very involved in the process of picking our sperm donor, eventually picking one that everyone liked. And once I got pregnant, my wife and I decided to keep it a secret until the end of my first trimester, 12 weeks along. When I was about 8 weeks long, my wife's uncle passed away, and we went to his funeral. We were there. I was sitting in the row behind my mother-in-law, and I clearly overheard a conversation that she was having with a family member. My mother-in-law said, if my wife and I have children, they won't be her grandchildren because they are not genetically related to her. Ooh. Girl. Now, a little backstory. She said, let me give you some context, mama. My wife comes from a very religious family where they don't believe in gay marriage. It took them 5 years and a marriage proposal for them to start accepting our relationship and for them to allow me to come to family functions. Back to the main story. I told my wife and my sister-in-laws, who are very supportive of us, and we all were shocked. I didn't want to cause a scene at the funeral because it was only 8 weeks. I didn't want to tell anyone that I was pregnant with her not grandchild, so I just pushed it aside. 4 weeks later, once I was out of my first trimester, we very excitedly announced that we were pregnant to everyone except my in-laws. We asked my wife's siblings that they didn't tell my in-laws because they didn't believe that my baby was their grandchild, so why should it matter? See? We kept our distance from them for a few months, and whenever we saw them, we wore sweaters or baggier shirts to hide my growing stomachs from them. I was 22 weeks when my wife got a call from her mother. She was sobbing and asking why we didn't tell about the baby. She said that she heard from a distant family member that we were pregnant, and she felt betrayed that we didn't tell her. I snatched the phone out of my wife's hand, and I said that we only told the family, and and as she isn't family to our child. I reminded her of the conversation she had at the funeral, and she went silent. Oh, the bitch was too stunned to speak. She started to backpedal, apologize, and say she didn't mean it. I told her that she was only sorry because she got caught. See, she isn't a grandparent to our child, and she will not be allowed around our baby. And we hung up. We didn't talk to her for the rest of my pregnancy. They were not invited to our baby shower. They were notified when we gave birth to our son, and they were not invited to come meet the baby when we came home. It's been about 3 weeks, and my father-in-law just called begging us to let them meet the baby. He said that my mother-in-law has cried every day since I gave birth, and said that we are being stubborn and that families fight, so we should let this go. Am I the asshole for holding this grudge? I don't know, dude, because part of me wants to say, like, dude, like, maybe she was, like, just talking to somebody, saying something, but, like, if that's real family, why you talking? Period. And I don't know. I feel like sometimes I feel like more power to people who hold grudges like that, because like I feel like she gave a lot of grace. She's given a lot of grace, and I hate the term they've accepted me, because like she's literally existing with her fucking love or her partner, whatever. So what I got to do with you? I just don't understand why you gotta comment on it, why we gotta talk about it. Why are you confused, or why are you worried about what other people's genitals are doing? It's kind of weird to me. So I just feel like if you've come to the point where you vocalize that you don't feel like that grandkid is yours, then, oh well, he's not yours, and you already denounced him. So how about he reads this later in life and he finds out his grandma never wanted him? Now he's pissed at you later in life. So girl, just let it go. You did your damage, and if it's supposed to come back and you're supposed to get together, and maybe later in life she gives you more grace if you want to grow as a person, grandma, then do that. But until you do so, you ain't gonna see that grandbaby of yours, mama. I'm sorry, it ain't happening. Yup. Well, that was our little key for tonight. I hope you guys had a blast. I sure did. So, yeah. In all seriousness, though, if you did get this far and you watched this podcast and you listened, you had a blast, please like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, if you're on Spotify. Can you subscribe, or do you just follow? I think you just follow. I don't know. Do whatever you do. Yeah, but if you want to see more of me, please tune in next week. We will be here every Monday. Yeah. So if you want to say something to the girls, say something to the girls. And by the girls, I mean y'all hoes in the chat. When you want to talk, you go update each other. You see what I did there? Yeah. But, LOL. Yeah. Thanks for watching. It's been chill. Y'all are a vibe. And yeah. Oh, if you want to watch or see my Instagram, look at my art, all that fun stuff, my TikTok and all the things, girl, I'll leave them below for you. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantabulous night, babies, and I hope you sleep well, or you rise and shine and you live your best life, mama. Okay babies, bye. Stop fucking looking at me, weirdo.